Hi, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for a general reading for the Piscean clan. And thank you for joining us here in this space. Let's take a good deep breath as we connect to each other for this reading. Thank you, Spirit, as you're always looking out from our eyes, guiding us, and co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to expand this place and walk in beauty. So we're going to look at the possible energies beginning the week, the area we should be focusing on, unexpected energies, messages and advice, and then a possible outcome. So I'm just going to cut the deck here, and these are going to be the magnifying cards, the call messages. They're going to give us a little bit more idea what's happening here. Oop. As we draw the other tarot to clarify. Okay. So what do we have here, Spirit, for the possible energies beginning of the week for Pisces? And this is going to be from the 22nd through the 29th of September. We are approaching the equinox, the fall equinox here in the Northern Hemisphere. And then we're also have a harvest moon coming up next Friday. So these are definitely going to overlap. We have the Princess of Discs manifestation. And that seems to be a big theme for the Piscean collective here. You know, I'd say it's about time, isn't it? There's been a lot going on here. The area we should be focusing on, Spirit, for Pisces. I believe that full moon, harvest moon, is going to be in Leo. 5 of Cups. The area we should be focusing on. That's disappointment. Unexpected energies coming through. Spirit, what do we have here? Unexpected energies. What do we have here, Spirit? Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. Competition. And messages and advice from Spirit. What do we have here, Spirit? What messages, what advice do you have here? There's 2 cards coming out. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups and choices, and then we have the 7 of Swords, so that we have double sevens there for deception. And then a possible outcome card, Spirit. What do we have? 77, that's a master number. And then we have the Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune card is coming out here. Let's just move these over. Okay, so let us look at this. We have possible energies beginning the week here, and we have manifestation. Okay, so we have a message coming through. Princess of Discs and this the Pentacles in this deck is really the Page, and so there's a message coming through of prosperity. What is this manifestation card with the possible energies beginning of the week? Actually, you know what? I just realized something. Let me cut the deck on this one. No, something wasn't right there. I'm like, oh, I grabbed another deck. I'm trying to shuffle them now in front of you so that you see the cards shuffled. Just do something a little different here. I also moved too, so I have a different setup going on. Okay. Let's try this now. Okay, so what is this manifestation card for the possible energies beginning of the week, Spirit? What is this for Pisces? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh boy. So definitely, that's money. Friend, that is money. It's just a big ace, big gift coming in. And look at that beautiful image. Right. Of the tree here and the stars coming through and just shining out into every direction. Whew, that's a beautiful card. The butterflies and the blossoms on this tree, and this tree is just woo. Its roots are like forming the spiral. It's just really neat picture of this. So Ace of Pentacles with the manifestation card to me is just talking all about money. Let us look a little further and let's get a clarifier card for this Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? For the possible energies beginning of the week for Pisces. And there's a big happening with the Piscean plan as far as manifestation. It's like you've waited long enough. You know, it's, there's a lot going on with that. Take these cards. So, as things begin to manifest, it's not always so cut and dry. It's all about timing. What is this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? It's all about timing. That's why it can be frustrating. But I just know the Piscean's time has come as far as manifestation. Finances and prosperity doesn't always mean money. We're talking, you know, the basis of all well-being are relationships. So this is important to know. What's this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? Show us clearly. We might have to go through one more round here for this. What's this Ace of Pentacles? For the possible energy beginning the week. What is this, Spirit? That card wants to pop out. It really does. Okay, it's the Magician. So yes, so the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician, friend, this is a big happening here. Okay, so we have, to start out the week, we have, look at her, she's holding up the moon. Manifestation to Ace of Pentacles and to the Magician. I mean, this is a big happening here. It's all about manifestation. You're manifesting, period. Okay. So the area we should be focusing on is this Five of Cups, and the disappointment, you know, there's 3 cups down. Or, you know, there's 2 cups down. The 3 cups are standing on this one, the Five of Cups. What is this disappointment card, Spirit, the area we should be focusing on for Pisces? And she's got her back turned. So something emotionally has been disturbing you. There's a death and rebirth. And so what I'm sensing in is, like we were saying at the beginning, it's just, it's so sick of hearing patience, have patience, have patience. It's all about timing. Your time is here, Pisces, and you're like, when? When is this happening? And so this is 5 of Cups here, and that's that emotional disappointment of going, when is this going to happen? And we're clearly seeing with the Death card coming out here is that we have a death and rebirth happening. So it, again, it's not, you're sick of hearing, be patient. You're sick of hearing, it's all about timing. But this is such a beautiful image. It took me a little bit to figure out that this whole, the stars right here, the heavens is circling around as a being around the death. It's got like the 3 full moons and then the butterfly there. But the phoenix is like it's like a peacock. And the phoenix is coming up and, you know, burning. And, you know, the whole story of the rising from its ashes to be born anew, totally new from its own ashes. And this is essentially what's been going on with Pisces. Is that is a death. There's an ending to this disappointment. There's an ending to that what's just been disappointing you, and it has a lot to do with your finances. What is this Death card? Just gotta clarify a card with this. What is this Death card in the area we should be focusing on? What's this Death card, Spirit? And we have the King of Swords. So, you know, the King of Swords is that action, masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. It's the nature of the card. Is to making decisions based on logic and not be getting so caught up in the emotions. And that's exactly what's happening here. You're going off into a whole new paradigm within yourself and how you think and perceive about your situation in life. And this is happening to the Piscean collective. It's going through a huge death and rebirth now, and you're moving away from that, being so emotionally involved in it and really making that wise decisions in your mind and taking the logical path. You know, not to cut off your emotions, no, because your emotions are your, you know, traction point. They tell you what was going on. If you want to know what's happening in your life, check out how you feel and what's showing up. And so the King of Swords is showing up in here going, hey, we're going to make logical decisions. going forward. This is the area that we should be focusing on this week. The unexpected energies coming through is this Five of Wands, which is competition. What's this competition card, sir? The Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles comes in, you know, unexpectedly. The Queen of Pentacles is down to earth. She's mothering, nurturing. She's wealthy. Pentacles is of, the, you know, the earth plane, which is the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We're still in Virgo. You know, we are past going towards the Libra sign. So we're kind of on the cuspian energy right now. Regardless, the Queen of Pentacles is, again, about being fine within her whole domain, in her earthly domain, satisfied, money, practical. This is a Capricorn energy too. And so there's a competition up here with the Five of Wands. So something may have been going on with you about, you know, some kind of disagreement. Again, and so this might be popping up as unexpected energies. Might be with working with another person, a coworker, a partner of some sort, or maybe within your own self. You put the pieces where they go for you. But the unexpected energies are coming through saying, you know what, you're grounded. Ground that energy. There's good competition, and then there's not so good competition. Competition together is that you're all going towards a common goal. But competition over others can cause some emotional upheaval. But choose to excel, and as you do, and this Queen of Pentacles coming in here, you're going to be surprised that you really can ground those energies. The messages and advice from Spirit is coming up as the Seven of Cups and Seven of Swords. Spirit, what's this choice? What are all these cups for the messages? What do you have to say to Pisces for advice? Lots to choose from. Could be fantasy thinking, unrealistic, you know, indecision. What is this choices card here, Spirit? The Seven of Cups. Could be indecision. You're being faced with making a choice on something. What is the Seven of Cups, Spirit? Emotions can be irrational if we go too strongly into the emotion, because some things that are perceived in the mind causes emotion that's not really there. So we have the Princess of Pentacles here. So there's a message coming through again. We've got the Princess of Pentacles. Ooh. So we have the Princess of Pentacles twice. We have the Princess of Pentacles here, manifestation, and then we have the Princess of Pentacles here that is coming up. So Spirit wants you to know that there's a message coming in, and it's massive manifestation. And you can have all of these cups. You know, it's not one over the other. You can't get it wrong. What is the Seven of Swords and deception here? You know, the universe is always bearing witness to what your true intentions are. And so now we have the Wheel of Fortune. And so I don't do upside down readings. It was just in the deck that way. The Wheel of Fortune's coming in. So indeed, when you have the Page of Pentacles, two messages coming in, it has a lot to do with prosperity, money, finances. And I say that it's money and finances because it's the Pentacles, you know. If it was the Cups, and prosperity doesn't always mean, you know, riches, financial prosperity, stuff like that. But it's also really the foundation of your wellness as a relationship with yourself first and then others. But because we have the Princess of Pentacles here coming in as the message of manifestation with this Wheel of Fortune showing up, indeed, the only one that's going to deceive yourself truly is yourself. So the universe bears witness to your true intentions. So just remember that. You can't fake it till you make it type of thing. No. And so the message from an advice from Spirit is, we got your back, okay? You can't deceive us. If there's somebody else deceiving you, it'll all work itself out in the end. You can't get it wrong. No, all those cups are yours. All of them are. And so the possible outcome we have is the Wheel of Fortune twice. So it's coming in twice. What is this Wheel of Fortune card, Spirit, as far as the outcome for this reading for Pisces? It's a really good time for Pisces at this point, as far as manifesting money, prosperity, maybe a new job. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So indeed, the Knight of Wands is coming in, and this is great. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice in this reading, okay? And so the Knight of Wands is a fiery knight coming right in with that wand on its high horse, and it's going towards both of these Wheel of Fortune. So the possible outcome looks really good. This entire reading is all about manifesting its endless potentials and possibilities. When you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician coming up twice, it's just a happy reading. But again, there's messages and advice in Spirit here is that you can cry over spilled milk all you want and then not be able to make a choice because you can be, irrational within your mind about things and deceiving yourself or feeling that somebody's deceiving you. But these cards, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, the cards are always correct, and it's just clearly stating that you're going towards a major rebirth at this time. The Piscean collective already has gone through the death part of it, the ending of a whole cycle into a new cycle, and that's what's happening. You have two wheels turning in your favor now when it comes to manifesting what you need for yourself and how you do your money game out in the world. Spirit, what are the messages we have for Pisces for this week? And thank you for these messages. Oh, it's such a beautiful reading. Peace. I'm unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I'm determined to think with gentleness and calm, and I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. So, like we were saying earlier, is that manifestation, prosperity doesn't always mean money. It means, your well-being, prosperous in all areas of your life. First, the love you have for yourself, and then good relations with everyone, all your relations. What are the messages, Spirit? Transformation. I'm constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I'm aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. And I'll put that right next to that deception card because that was really what stuck out for me. It's the swords are of the mind. So the Seven of Swords is clearly saying something that's happening within your own thinking. And so that's also changing too, how you want to change what's happening in your life and manifestation of like finances and prosperity, that direction. Then you're changing your mind and how you perceive all of that. Maybe you grew up in a family that was poor, and that, or you were, just taught that money doesn't grow on trees, and you'd have all these different cliches saying it's hard to obtain. But it's sort of like a reprogramming of all of that in which you have been, kind of like a victim to. But it's a total rebirth for Pisces, is what's going on here. So what are the messages we have here, Spirit? These Archangel Animal Spirit Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. What messages do we have here, Spirit, for Pisces for this week? All right. We have the Cat. Be relaxed and independent. Archangel Raphael. That's a beautiful message. Yeah, there's nothing ever serious happening here, folks. It can be. It can seem to be that way. Maybe it's time to change direction completely. It all happens within your mind. and how you're thinking and feeling. You can change your perception. We have cat and then rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. And that goes hand in hand with this deception card. This one is really sticking out for me, the Seven of Swords, because it's something that is really, if something's going on in the mind, no one can see that, and only you really know what's happening there. But the universe always bears witness to your true intentions. So you'd be true to yourself, and the universe will be working hand in hand with you, instead of feeling like things are going against you. That's how it happens. But if we grew up and lived in a certain mentality, and then all of a sudden you're changing, it takes a little bit of time. And that was the whole patience thing with Pisces. You know, have more patience. It's all about timing. Yeah, well, there's a lot of Pisces that are sick of waiting, but you got to understand that how much have you been, you know, thinking lack for so long? It takes time to have it change directions. You don't just move a huge ship in the ocean and turn it in a completely different direction in a second. It takes time to move that ship. It's kind of like the same thing. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages? What spirit animal wants to come in for Pisces? Oh, there we go. And we have the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. And we have since number 64 here, and that reduces to 10, which reduces to the number 1. Sometimes life stings. Yeah, sometimes it does. But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to sting. You know, stuff happens, but it depends on how you're perceiving your situation in reality. It's amazing that going into observation mode instead of reaction mode can change the whole entire game, the whole entire story. Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. And that's exactly what we're talking about. It's a whole new rebirth as far as, you know, where we're at right now as the Piscean collective. It's like starting a whole new way of perceiving yourself in reality. But this reading is clearly saying this entire week is prosperous for you. So many blessings on your journey this week. And yes, happy equinox and all of that. And thank you so much for liking this video. If it, you know, if it's resonated, please give a thumbs up and so others can find it. And thank you for subscribing. And that also helps others find the videos too. And again, many blessings on your journey this week. And thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages.